guys, here we are, MMA UK News, Stoomboy as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So, talking about grappling. So, before we do, just a quick word on our sponsors. So, Simplified Debt. Simplified Debt are a company that helps people when they are maybe having financial difficulties at the moment. So, what they do is they can offer a number of different debt solutions. And they do that using a kind of free, friendly, confidential service. So anybody looking for any kind of help or even information, then definitely hit these guys up. You'll see across the bottom of the screen their number and their website. And if you do contact them, either quote the MMA UK BJJ show or the Scottish MMA Awards. Now, so as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about grappling. So specifically SGI 11. So SGI returning after almost a year out. So we're back with number 11. It's going to be at the usual place, Maryhill Community Hall in Glasgow. Now, anybody that's ever been at an SGI, whether it be as a spectator or even a competitor, will tell you the same thing. It's an absolutely unbelievable night of grappling. We do have some fantastic grapplers are going to be on this card. So, and grapplers from all over the place are going to be representing their teams on Saturday night. So that's this Saturday, the 22nd of April. Now, ticket availability, anybody looking to go and see anybody, then make sure you hit up the Scottish Grappling Facebook page. It will take you through Eventbrite, and you will be able to get your tickets directly through there. Now, my next guest then is going to be on the show that night. So now I hope I say all this right. Immacolata Terranova.
Yes.
Yes, so Imma Terranova, Aberdeen Combat Centre. So Imma's an unbelievable grappler. I mean, I've been fortunate. I've been able to referee a matchup that Imma was in, and really great to watch. Very technical ability. Got good wrestling as well. Really good wrestling. Loves to put a pace on. So loves to put pressure on our opponents. I'm going to be up against an equally tough Kim Murdoch of Ronin Grappling. So both of these girls making their debut as well on SGI. So definitely both going to be putting on a show. So Imma, listen, thank you very much for obviously taking the time to speak to me tonight.
Thank you too for having me here tonight. So,
yes.
Hello. I hope you are feeling well.
So we're going to see, how do I say this in Italian? On Saturday night, there's going to be Fiocchi di Artificio. Is that, am I saying it right?
So on Saturday, fuochi d'artificio.
Yeah, so there's going to be fireworks.
Yes, firework. So, yes. I can't wait for that. I hope will be.
Yeah. But it's a great night. I mean, as I say, we regularly, Aberdeen Combat Centre regularly come down. We've seen, you mentioned Caroline Plumley. Obviously, Caroline Plumley, a regular on SGI shows. So, and absolutely loves it. So, and again, for you, it's going to be no different. I mean, you're going to come down and you're going to enjoy the atmosphere and just enjoy not just your match, but obviously every other match that comes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going there just for my match. I'm going there for my team as well. So I'm going with Caroline, and we are really happy to go there together, actually, and enjoy our match and the other as well. We are going there, okay, to compete, okay, to see our improvements, but also to enjoy. This is jiu-jitsu as well. Is serious, but yeah, we have to have a fun as well.
Yes.
this is in our usually how we are taking competition.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do it. Will be my first SGI, and yes, will be fuochi d'artificio. I'm sure about that.
Definitely. Tell us a little bit about your training then. So obviously Aberdeen Combat Centre. So how's everything going for you at the moment in training?
Yes, it's really good. I'm actually training almost every day. Sometimes they have to tell me to stop actually and do not do when I'm getting tired, especially with Caroline. But today we had a class from 6 o'clock until 7, and was really good. Really new people as well. We came up, so we are also happy about this of new people starting jiu-jitsu. And yes, so usually I'm training 4 5 day, 4th day, let's say, gi and no gi.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm really enjoying. I came here in Aberdeen almost 3 years ago in the
Yeah.
middle of lockdown. So was still closed everything. And I've just dropped a message to all of the school in Aberdeen. And then someone reply from Aberdeen Combat Center. So when the school open again, I've started to go there, which I really, really enjoy. Good team,
Yeah.
good people, and also other class we have there. So not just jiu-jitsu, there is also Thai,
Yeah.
wrestling, as we were talking before. Sometimes I'm doing wrestling for BJJ,
Yeah.
which I'm really enjoying as well. I think is really helpful for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It definitely is. I mean, we see a lot of people nowadays doing because obviously we had like traditional jujitsu, and then people started adding in things like judo.
Yeah.
Um, and now the big thing at the moment seems to be wrestling. A lot of people are using wrestling for jujitsu, and it's very, very effective.
Yeah. So yes,
Yeah,
let's see how SGI will gonna be. So
Definitely. Tell us about SGI then. So obviously going to be your debut, and your debut on the mats at SGI. I mean, how did you find out you were going to be on the show that night?
so my training partner Caroline and my coach Craig,
Yeah,
hello to both. I think I don't know if they are online. They told me about it, so I when they told me, I said, okay, I want to try. They actually knew that I wanted to do a kind of different competition.
yeah,
So because Caroline did in the past, and I really enjoyed, she did also a DCC invitational only. So I really enjoyed that kind of show. I said, okay, please let me know when something like this will come up because I want to try. I want to enjoy this kind of competition.
yeah,
So yes, I knew from my coach and my training partner, and then I've just try. It was difficult because I'm little one, as you have seen it. It's not easy for me find a opponent. Sorry,
yeah,
so sometimes they are asking me, "Are you sure? Do you want to compete? He's under 60, he's under 70."
yeah,
But well, usually on the mat I have just big partners. So
yeah,
okay, why not? Why not try?
yeah, yeah,
So yes,
yeah. So it's going to be good as well. I mean, obviously we've got SGI, we've ADCC Scotland just announced ADCC Scotland 2
yeah, I've seen it. I've
for
seen it today.
for June the 10th. So there's obviously that coming up. That was awesome as well. I mean, that event was, I mean, just the venue and I mean, the rule set as well. The rule set suits a lot of people because you've got obviously the first 5 minutes or the first half of the match. You can pretty much do whatever you want. And then the second half is when the points get scored, and you can't, if you're both standing up, you can't pull guard. So you've got to wrestle. You've got to try takedowns.
I, I did the DCC last in Sterling, and
Yes,
that was like the first 3 minutes, no point.
yes,
So it was a bit strange because
yeah,
actually I didn't get any point
yeah,
when
yeah,
I actually had, and there was no why. But was really nice. Was
yeah,
really nice. So in that case, you just try to submit.
yeah, yeah,
Wrestling and submit the opponent. This is so was like brutal one, but
yeah.
I really enjoyed even that. So
Yeah, yeah, it was
yeah,
an awesome night. Definitely awesome. I mean, I'd say that. That's I think because obviously, don't get me wrong, we've still got obviously the local comps, you've got IBJJF comps and all that kind of stuff. That'll never go away. But I think these competitions, these sub only comps are becoming more and more popular now. So not just ADCC, but things like
yeah.
SGI, Grapple Fest, and so on, have all kind of blew up within the last few years.
Yeah, actually, when I was in Italy, these are still not that much famous there.
Yeah.
I've seen that even grappling industry at the moment, I don't know if they will gonna have in Italy.
Yeah.
probably because they have more like competition under IBJJF rule. But this kind of competition, I think, are nice to do as well. At the
Yeah.
end, we are fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have to kill each other, but it's still a fight. So
Yes.
why not?
Yeah. Yeah. I know that one of my friends, Francesco, from Palermo, so
Yeah.
he's overtraining in London. So
Mhm.
and what he does is I think there was every now and again they put a submission only on in Italy, so he gets to go back, and I think he was the champion of whichever event it was, and he goes back and forward and competes over there. But he says the same thing. I mean, it's getting more and more popular in Italy.
Now yes, thanks God. Because when I've started in south of Italy, wasn't that famous,
Yeah,
and especially imagine for women. I
yeah,
was on the mat, just me and another girl who was not coming. We weren't going at the same time sometimes.
yeah,
So I'm really happy that actually in my region, like Calabria, is not that famous yet,
yeah,
but at least is getting better. And the
yeah,
competition, like where there is one end of May, Florence Open, which
yeah,
is 3 days and is really a really good comp. There
yeah,
is also the Nogi, the European, which usually they are doing in Rome.
yeah, yeah,
That is another good comps. I think there are good people who are doing jiu-jitsu in Italy
yeah,
as
yeah,
well. So
yeah,
hopefully we're gonna get better. But
yeah.
now I'm in UK, so Scotland. Happy to be in Scotland. So
Let me ask: the Florence Open is that run by a gym in Italy? Is that run by people in Italy, or is that someone that's came from out with
yeah,
Italy?
yeah, they came from out. Yeah, yeah,
Right, right.
yeah.
So, but it's great to see. I mean, as I said, I love
Yeah.
seeing, because Scotland, we were the same for a while, where the our jiu-jitsu was growing and growing and growing, and then now at the moment, our jiu-jitsu or our grappling in Scotland is at the highest it's ever been. And I mean, there's unbelievable grapplers, and we talk about female grapplers. I mean, there's so many female grapplers in Scotland now than what there was 5 years ago. As you said, 5 years ago, if any woman that came into a class, it was usually just one woman or two women. And as you said, it could be you're turning up and the other person's not there, and so on and so on. So now we see competitions where we're seeing 3, 4, 5, 6 women in a division. So, and it's brilliant to see.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen here. I've met also the girls from Ronin Grappling. We had time ago a open mat, women open mat. So we really enjoyed all together in SBG.
Yeah,
So I was happy to see at least more women on the mat, where most of them were really good. So
yeah,
happy to see this. Hopefully we're gonna get better and better. But
yeah,
I'm positive. Will be.
yeah. Because I know that Fran put on
Yes.
the women's open mat up north,
Open mat, yeah.
and it was great, really good from all the pictures and hearing about it and stuff like that. A lot of really good rolls on the day.
Yes, and pizza after, of
Pizza.
course. Pizza, of course. We have
Yeah.
to enjoy as well after a really many rolls. Pizza.
Listen, we all love pizza. We all love pizza. So.
Pizza or pasta, yeah.
What's
So
next for you then, Emma? So what do you like to see yourself doing? Obviously, this Saturday, that'll be your main focus. Once that's done, what would you like to see yourself doing going forward?
on Saturday.
Yeah. After Saturday, what would
After
you like to see?
Saturday, well, sure, celebrate with my team
Yes.
first.
Yes.
First thing is even the next day is the thing that usually I'm trying to do. Even just speaking with them,
Yeah.
not go if we can't. Usually we try to go somewhere to drink something and stay together. But if we cannot, at least to have a chat together, and
Yeah.
then rest.
Yes.
Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the next day, and that's it.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then start to train again. So this is usually a BJJ life.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yes, well, first after comb, I'm trying to rest at least the following day. Then the following weeks, yes, I will gonna try to take it easy. Not that okay, I have to roll and blah blah blah. At least to just to drop the mat. Sometimes even just to watch the other.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like we don't have to roll. Even just to watch the other game is
Mhm.
helpful. For
Yeah.
me, jits is relaxing as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I'm stressed, when I had interview, when at work was crazy, I was going after 15 hour of work. I was going in jiu-jitsu sometime class without rolling, just to watch the other and relax.
Yeah.
This is usually jits for me. And yeah, and then start again because the next one will gonna be British Open.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
planning to do that, and yes, so I'm really excited for that too as well.
Let me ask, because Caroline, every time Caroline comes to a competition, we see her with a nice bright gi, like a yellow gi, or a red gi. Or she comes in with a different gi styles.
Yeah.
Are we going to see you coming in with um a a gi, a coloured gi, or are we going to have to wait till Saturday?
Well, let's wait on Saturday. Probably. Let's see. I don't know yet, but
Yeah.
probably yes.
So, listen, we love it every time Caroline comes out. I remember her. I'm trying to think. She came out. Was it Kill Bill? She came out
Yeah,
with the
the
yellow
yellow
gi
one.
on to the Kill Bill music, and it was like, well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was. Was it not Kung Fu Fighting? She came out to the song Kung Fu Fighting, but she came out with the yellow Kill Bill gi on.
Well, actually, I have a song in my mind which represent an Italian girl.
Yeah.
So probably I have more the song than the key,
Right.
but you were gonna hear probably there on Saturday. Okay.
Definitely, definitely. Well, we look forward to seeing that definitely on Saturday. So, final thing for you then, Ema. So again, you've been in the game for a while, both here and in Italy, and obviously travelled about training and so on. But anybody you would like to shout out to, any kind of friends, family members, teammates, anything like that?
At the moment, I would just say really, really thanks to my team, especially to Craig, to Caroline,
Yeah,
because they were really close to me from when I've started, and is not was not easy. From when I came here in Aberdeen, I didn't know
yeah,
anyone. So I was completely alone, which I'm enjoying usually at home, but it's not always easy.
yeah,
Then this period was really difficult for me. So they really were really close to help with.
yeah,
Even just a message sometimes is helping us. So they were really close to help at the class, really close at the moment to help with SGI for the comp I will gonna have. So I really, really thanks to them.
yeah.
This and to Aberdeen Combat Center in general, which I really love it at the moment. That's why I'm still here. Usually I like to travel. I would like to move through Scotland, but something kept me here. So,
Yes.
but jiu-jitsu especially Aberdeen Combat Center. So thanks a lot to them.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, anybody you've missed out, these guys, everybody knows who they are. As I said, there's lots of people when it comes to grappling. We get to train with a lot of different people all over the place. So, and everybody, we take something from every
Yeah,
person that we speak to. Um, so yeah, it's a great community. I mean, not just here in Scotland, but anywhere you go, it's always a great community. So, but there's something special about Aberdeen Combat Centre. I hear that a lot from people. Whenever they go to Aberdeen, they train at Aberdeen Combat Centre. They always say the same thing. It's a really, really nice place, really nice people.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy people as well. A lot of crazy people in
I
Aberdeen.
don't know what crazy what you mean, but we are like we are having a fun on the mat, okay? Of course, training first.
Yes.
Be serious as well, but
Yes.
also enjoying, as I was saying before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and this probably why people like Aberdeen Combat Center. But yeah, we are a crazy team,
Yeah. Yeah.
but a really good one.
Yes. Very special. Very
Well,
special.
speciale,
Yes.
saying
Yeah.
in Italian.
But it is a great team. Anybody that's in Aberdeen, definitely make sure you hit up Aberdeen Combat Centre. As I say,
Yes.
very, very accommodating. I know that we put on an event last year. It was like open mats we did for I think it was the Europeans. We did a gi open mat, and obviously Craig and Speedos and obviously the rest of the team at Aberdeen Combat Centre opened their doors on a Sunday and said, look, come in, use our gym. And obviously some of the guys came up and trained. So we're looking forward to hopefully getting back up again this year at some point. So
We will gonna have an interclub for white belt on 13th of May,
right,
which
right.
is a really good thing for the new starter. So who wanna try will be not that, oh my god, what is going on. At least they can try in their gym,
Yeah,
or it will be not like a competition
yeah,
that usually for who is starting a white belt. I remember mine. So we are like, oh my god, what's going on? So I think this is a really really good thing we were
yeah,
gonna have. But usually when some of us is free during the day, like Craig, Speedos,
yeah,
we are jumping on the mat just like to roll together when
yeah,
we can. And this, we are using a group on Facebook. So when some of us is free, if the mat is usually in the morning is free the mat because there are not other class. That's
yeah.
why we are trying to do in the morning. In the afternoon could be difficult
Mhm.
because there are also Thai wrestling, boxing.
Yeah,
Like tonight was wrestling after our class. That's why usually we cannot stay there and roll after
yeah,
our class, but it's okay. Today was a good, we had a good roll in 1 hour and a half, so
yeah, yeah.
it was enough.
Yes, yes. Listen, it's going to be great to see you guys come down. Always great seeing the Aberdeen Combat Centre team coming down, or wherever they go, not just here, but wherever they go. As I said, definitely a really, really good bunch of, really good team, really, really good team. So a good bunch of people.
Thank you.
So, guys, there we go. We're going to have Aberdeen Combat Centre is going to be heading to Glasgow this Saturday, 22nd of April. Now, going to be SGI 11 Maryhill Community Halls. Now, anybody that looking for tickets, make sure you head over to the Scottish Grappling page. Go through Eventbrite, and you will get your tickets directly through there. Don't miss this event, man. This is awesome. I mean, see when you look at the card. I mean, James put it up. I posted it earlier in the week, or I think over the weekend, and the card is stacked. We've got that under 70 and under 90 kilo tournament as well. And when you look at the people in the tournament, you think to yourself, oh my God, we're talking about some of the best grapplers from all over the UK are a part of both of these tournaments. So definitely do not miss this. Going to be some great female matches as well. I mean, SGI always puts on great female matches. And again, this one is no different. So, but Emma, listen, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
Was a pleasure for me. Thanks for having me here,
Yeah,
and I can't wait to see you all there on SGI. We will have for
definitely.
sure fun, and
Yes.
I will gonna take pasta there for the post competition. Okay.
Nice. Well, listen, we look forward to seeing you there. We definitely look forward. But give my
Okay.
love to the team, and I'll see you Saturday. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.